Yeah, welcome to this video. A bit late here, playing a Blitz game against Rachmaninov from, no idea where from. Okay, it's a Caro Kann advance with a quick c4. This is uncommon. The idea, of course, is well known with c4. Usually white plays h4 beforehand and only then advances. Okay, black's play is of course centered around the d5 square. This is a very nice square to have. But white has this idea, and now that I think of it, maybe I should have waited a moment. Yeah, f5. f5 is quite substantial here. Yeah, maybe he can play it anyway, and then queen f3 or something. Yeah, dangerous. Maybe I should have waited a moment with knight d5, so that if the knight would have been on e7 still, I would have had knight f5. And he wouldn't have played f4 then in the first place. Yeah, this is looking a bit tricky. Okay, so at least I've got a tempo now on d4. It looks a bit weird to move this piece again, but I don't really want f5. Maybe this is too much h5. Okay. So knight here. Very shaky position. My development is not exactly great. Yeah, no wonder I played knight d5 and knight e7 back. Okay, if he takes bishop takes knight g3, there's bishop g4 and then h4. So maybe this is still okay. The only thing saving me from complete explosion here is that I have this d5 square rather firmly blockaded. Okay. Knight g3. Maybe I even have bishop d3. Could be an idea. Maybe this is too ambitious. But I always have bishop g4. This isn't bad on knight g3. Knight g3 would have, with the idea if the bishop moves somewhere else to play f5. But I have bishop g4 with the tempo. And yeah, now I can at least grab this knight. Maybe I should, I'm not sure. Yeah, come on, take this knight. Not having a knight is for white a slight problem here, because the knight is the piece that could easily exploit those holes, g5, f6 and so on. And this is now a very blocked position. Rook d8 and something. Yeah. Yeah, rook d8 first. Then knight d5. I always want to be able to capture with a piece. So what now? I can try to get the king to g7. What is there something else? Can I improve? Okay, get the king to g7 first. His pieces are not exactly well placed for g4. h3, g4 would be a plan, but he's got all the rooks on the king side. So not likely to happen. Okay, so maybe he tries to regroup. Okay, what I'd like to do, I'd like to get this bishop to b6. attack the pawn. Maybe it's too ambitious, I don't know. He's regrouping. I'm not really sure I understand how he regroups. Rook's doubling on the c-file, I don't know. Not quite sure what this is doing. The blockade on d5 is very nice, but the knight isn't attacking anything, so this is why I'm thinking about this regrouping. Okay, okay, g4. But if I take and play bishop h4, this should be a good response, meaning that I cannot go bishop b6. I mean, I can, but okay. Let's wait for a moment. If he really plays g4, I'll have this idea. Knight c7 to b5 is another idea. Yeah, I'm not sure at all. Now he's coming here. Ah, he's got f5. Okay, but this I need to do anyway. Maybe he's threatening g5 now, cutting off the bishop. Okay, but I think I always should have sacrificial ideas. g5, queen e7, and then sack on g5. Should be something. Yeah, very difficult to play this position. I made many moves that don't look like I have a plan, and this is probably true. Okay, now I'm trying to to get this sack going here. It's I'm pretty much forced to do that. Okay, should I sack now? I could also. He's not exactly threatening to trap the bishop. Can first double here. Can move the queen maybe and threaten to take on d5. Oh, now he's going back. Interesting. Okay. Cannot be bad to double on the h-file. And he's very slow. Okay, now let's take it. It's certainly dangerous, at least. And he's got 20 seconds on the clock. Yeah.
Check.
This one was hanging. Couldn't go rook g2.
Check.
But, yeah, what now? I'm just what am I up? I'm an exchange and 2 pawns up.
Check.
So let's exchange.
White resigns.
A very difficult position. Very difficult. At one point I was mostly just moving around because I didn't know what to do around here. I mean, it was a bit shaky, this opening, but here black should be quite solid. But then here I had this idea, which isn't too bad maybe. At least it's an idea. And then he came up with this, and I wanted to have bishop h4, so I basically cancelled this plan and put it all back. Yeah, this was an idea to attack it. Maybe it's bad. I can, because I never really can take it, but I'm not sure. Okay, so this was clear, and then he went for this cut off with g5. But I have this straightforward plan of just taking on g5, and after he lost those moves, I'm not sure. It looks very dangerous now. I mean, he's not quickly threatening to trap the bishop. And here, yeah, it is really working. The computer also gives me a direct win here. Yeah, I thought it was, at least with 20 seconds on his side, it was good, but it's also just a win. Interesting. All right, thanks for watching.